Hey, what's up, guys? The video I was working on is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, so I'm just gonna put up one of these time lapses as just a filler video. You guys want to watch it, you guys can. I mean, I'm gonna talk over it and shit, but yeah, it's a little different than normal. So I decided to start this clip off by looking up how, or showing you guys how easy it is, how easy or hard it could be to find certain pictures, or like the right picture that you're looking for. For example, I looked up Cerberus from Helltaker, and I couldn't find shit. I couldn't find what I was looking for. I mean, all of these are like Helltaker shit, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. But luckily, I already had the picture that I was looking for, so I just pulled that out of my... I have a file called Waifu Shrine. Don't make fun of me, please. And now I'm looking at Glocks. This is a Gen 5 Glock 17, and this was to show you when I pulled up the Glock image. I already had a Glock image already on my computer, but that was really to show you how easy it could be to find a picture. Because finding that Glock is so easy. Any gun, as long as you know what it is, just look at a store page because they always have white backgrounds. And yeah, this is where I start the editing. So when I started editing, the first thing I wanted to do was get the gun, which was pretty simple. You just select subject and it should get the gun and not the white from the, what's it called? The background. I decided to remove the background, but that's because it doesn't get the little white part underneath the trigger. And you'll see I start scribbling underneath, but that's just so I can see where it is, because like it's hard to see on the checker background shit. So just clean that up, and then I would drag the gun over to the other image. Now this is where it gets a little complicated for me, because like what's it called, fitting the gun to their hands sometimes is just really weird. I've done this with many anime girls, and this isn't even the first time that I've made this particular picture. Like, the final product of this recording here is Trigun V2. So it's another one. It's a second fucking copy. Yeah. So what I do is I copy the fingers that are gonna rest over the gun handle, the grip or whatever, and what's it called? I mask that layer so I can see where the fingers are gonna be and how they're gonna like line up over the gun. And I do the same with the thumb, just because like if you're holding a gun, you're not gonna just have your 3 fingers underneath the, like on the gun, and just have your thumb resting on the other side with your index finger. If you've ever held a gun or played an FPS, you'll know that's true. I mean, yeah, but yeah, just more cleaning up here, making sure that the background isn't sitting on top of the gun. And I wanted to make sure like you can see some of the palm on top of the gun. And yeah, that's basically how the hand works. And I would just copy that layer and just paste it over the rest of the Cerberus. But I have it snapped, so it was snapping to like the grids or like to other layers and shit. And that seemed like a really big problem for me, because I couldn't get it in the right spot. And also I thought I was pretty big brain here for just removing everything around the hands, even though I didn't do that for the first layer. So yeah, that's that. Uh, and I had a little complicated there. I don't think I needed to do all that or do that much there. And fun fact, it's kind of like time lapsed here, or just sped up and shit. So instead of just actually like trying to draw everything out with a fucking mouse, because that's difficult as shit. All I did was like if you hold shift when you're clicking with the brush tool, it makes a straight line, and that helped me with a lot of the more straighter edges. And yeah, so that's just me fitting the hand, making sure it matches and fits well. And I did the same with the next hand. Yeah, and then I had to add a little bit more onto the image. Like I used the crop tool and just made it a little bit bigger. And yeah, it's coming up. It's doing the thing. Just give it a minute. There it is. There it is. And I think this was already a PNG. I can't remember. But so the background wasn't there. So I had to make the background, and also I had to add the little end of the, like, I don't know if you would consider that a ponytail. I don't know. I don't know hairstyles. But yeah. So I'm just cleaning up around the edges there. And as soon as that's done, I'm going straight into the background. And I should be finishing up right there. Yep. So yeah, that's the ponytail, and you can see it kind of blends. It doesn't look too bad, but you should probably wait for the background, because that's when it's gonna really look good. And I actually learned something while doing this. I just decided to click on the top, and I found gradient. So you can just make a fucking gradient. And I was like, oh shit, Pog. And boom, I put a gradient on the background, and it worked. It blended perfectly, and I'm gonna try to remember that for the next time I make something dumb on Photoshop. So I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I used the eraser tool, and I just kind of I made it blend, so like it faded from one end to the other. And you can see you can see it right there actually. Yeah, and that's basically how I made this piece of shit. Just saving it there, and here's the final product. So if you guys enjoyed this shit show, I mean, I recorded the actual fucking footage at 3 a.m., but I didn't record the audio at 3 a.m. I wish I did do that, because this would have been a lot more entertaining and sporadic. But yeah, if you guys want me to do another one of these, I will. This is just filler content. I'm working on a Attack on Titan video, so hopefully I can get that done by next week. If not, I'm probably going to end up posting another one of these, but actually recording it at 3 a.m. So, yeah, see ya.
Ready? Knocks and box, fox and socks, knocks on fox and socks and box, socks on knocks and knocks and box, box and socks on box and knocks. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come, chicks with bricks and then blocks and clocks come. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir.